What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man ChazzEllis once again. And a lot of the questions that I get on IG at I am ChazzEllis or Facebook at ChazzEllis or here on YouTube in the comment section are about breakups. What to do after a breakup. How to get an ex back. What are some of the mistakes that I've made? I see the situation has turned sour, but I don't know what happened. What's up? Unfortunately, a lot of the times when I get these questions, it's after somebody has gone down a laundry list of negative things that have really hurt their situation after a breakup. So if you are in that situation where you've done some of these things that are on this list, maybe this video might stop you from doing any more. If you're watching this video and you're still in a relationship that might unfortunately break up, well, this may stop you from doing some of those things going forward. So here's the list. The number one thing you don't want to do after a breakup is emotional outburst. Of course, you are emotional. Of course, you are feeling disappointed. Of course, you may be surprised. Of course, you may just be hurt. And a lot of times that manifests itself in an emotional outburst. Just doing something crazy. You know, maybe kicking out a window. Maybe calling the cops on somebody and filing a false report. I'm using extremes here, but these things do happen, and hey, you may have done one of these extremes. I don't know. But I'm just saying things that may just be that you just can't take back. It could be something as simple as calling up their mama and cussing them out. Or it could be something, as minor as hiding their keys. I don't know, whatever. Just having some type of emotional outburst, busting out, crying, falling on the ground, things like that. Things that just kind of make you look weak in the long run. You want to avoid those because you really can't take emotional outbursts back. These are things that you do when you're in the worst state of mind, but now they live with you for the rest of your life, even after you're no longer feeling upset. When a breakup happens, take a deep breath, distance yourself from that person and people who know them, and kind of take some time to process the situation before you go back in, and that'll help you prevent emotional outbursts. Number 2, smear campaigns. A lot of times when you break up with somebody, you're hurt. You feel betrayed. You feel broken. So a lot of times you want to try to break them, or you want to try to prove to people that it wasn't your fault, or that you're not inadequate, or that you are not someone who should be broken up with. So that can cause you to go on a smear campaign. I'm going to talk bad about this person. I'm going to say every negative thing I possibly can. I'm going to try to make other people not like them because we didn't work out. Now, when you do that, a lot of times it makes you look bad, and it also puts you in a situation where if you do decide to get back with them in the future, now you got to try to figure out how to explain all the things you've been saying about them and all the things you've been doing. Plus, you have to explain to other people why you got back with somebody who you just spent weeks or months or maybe even a year smearing to anyone who would listen. That can be a rough situation, and you don't want to paint yourself into a corner that you may have to try to walk out of, getting stuff all on your shoes. Number 3, revenge plots. Revenge plots can consume time and make you feel a lot better because they are consuming time. A lot of times you start thinking of all the things you could do to the person. This is no longer an emotional outburst. This is something that you're really taking the time to think about. Unfortunately, it's consuming time. Unfortunately, it's consuming focus that you could be using to make your own situation better. Also, when you actually follow through on the revenge plot, you generally end up feeling empty. Unless you're just a vengeful person and that's how you live your life, revenge isn't going to make you feel better because it's really not who you are. And even though you've hurt this person, it didn't help you because you don't enjoy the misery of others. Now, if you are a vengeful person and you do enjoy the misery of others, maybe that's why they dumped you. I'm just saying. So you got to understand that doing a revenge plot generally doesn't help your situation. And if you ever do decide to get back with them, or even if you don't, you've basically proven to that person that it was probably a good idea to break up with you because you are vengeful and you're somebody that they probably don't need in their lives. So think about it before you do something like that. Think about the long-term ramifications and whether or not it's even worth it. Number 4, Rebound Smash. And I know a lot of people think this is only for women, but it's for women and men. A lot of people think, oh, well, men could just go out there and have sex with somebody right after a breakup, and that's going to make you feel better. A lot of times it makes you feel worse. A lot of times it makes you feel empty, and it can also cause you to become emotionally attached to somebody who you have no reason to be emotionally attached to. You have no business being emotionally attached to because they're not really somebody for you. The problem with rebound smashes is you're doing something knee-jerk. Sometimes it's to get back at the other person. Sometimes it's just to try to put a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound, and it doesn't really allow you to heal. This is one of the leading causes of getting in bad relationships. You get in a rebound smash situation, God forbid somebody gets pregnant or something like that. Now you're in a situation where you're trying to make something work when it never should have existed in the first place. You don't want to get in a rebound smash situation if you can help it, and generally you can. You generally can help getting in a rebound situation, so you don't want to get involved in something that really isn't going to be healthy for you going forward and probably isn't going to help you with your bottom line. And number 5, begging. Now, I know a lot of y'all are like, I would never beg anybody. Never in life would I ever beg anybody. Well, you'll be surprised what you do once you get emotionally involved in a situation. Maybe it wouldn't be you. We talking about somebody else, not you, okay? Somebody else, not you. But when you're emotionally involved in a situation, you can find yourself doing anything. And begging is generally not going to get somebody back. Even if you feel like you actually did something wrong to break the relationship up, if you have to beg that person, that really tells you that the relationship wasn't that valuable to them, or they would get back with you anyway, whether you begged or not. Someone is not going to change their mind because you begged them to get back in a relationship with them. What you really have to do is, if you have done something wrong and that's why you got dumped, if that's the case, then what you're going to need to do going forward is just show change, show improvement, and show how you are a better person. Show how actually the things that you say match up with your deeds going forward. Not trying to sit there and beg and fall on your knees and be outside their window talking about, forever my lady, it's like a dream. You know, you don't need to be out here crying and all this old stuff. That's not going to change a person's mind. All that's going to do is really make them feel like you're trying to manipulate them. And a lot of times that's going to make them double down on not wanting to be in a relationship with you. All right, hopefully I was able to help you out. Make sure you follow me on IG at @IamChazzEllis. Also, you can like my Facebook page, Chaz Ellis, and you can put comments in the comment section here if you want to ask little questions or whatever. Also, if you want to get personal help, go to the ChazzEllisProject.com shop page. That's where I do detailed questions, quick questions, and consultations. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Peace.